Hello, young man. May I ask you some questions pertaining to the safety of this country?
Yes, ma'am. Whatever I can do to help.
It's yes, sir, to you. It says here, on a very official-looking report, that at a young age, one Ishmael Bell was a very dangerous boy. Some would even call him a murderer. As you know, I'm referring to you, Ishmael.
I'm not a
Hold your tongue, boy, or this ferocious beast will teach you what matters.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir, to you again. Now let me continue. You seem to have been a very dangerous child during your military service. Can you tell me just what you took away from those murderous days of yours and how you applied them into your everyday lifestyle?
During that duration of time in which I served the military, I was desensitized to my circumstances and my environment due to the forced influence of drugs and traumatic experiences. Such as our first time the group I was went into battle. There, I witnessed the very graphic deaths of some of the other child soldiers around me. After I was rehabilitated, I chose to stay away from the drugs and the violent actions that I was capable of committing. What I'm saying is that because of those hardships, I became a better, more humble person than I was, and a person who has greater controls of his emotions than most.
During your time in the war, it seems that you committed some very inhuman actions. Allow me to list up some of those. Torture, and then brutal murder to rebels, as well as civilians? Do you care for or even have the guts to hold yourself accountable for the lives that you took?
I was being prepped as a boy soldier with drugs and forms of emotional brainwashing in the first military settlement I was taken to. I was forced to think of the rebels as nothing but an obstacle of war standing in my way. When I was brought into rehabilitation, the nurses always told me one phrase: "It's not your fault." I eventually accepted this because it was the authentic truth. Still to this day, I still feel the nagging guilt inside of me, and I believe that the actions that I committed were horrible, but at the same time, out of my hands.
The war seems to have taken a whole lot away from you, Ishmael. Family, friends, your innocence. Do you feel a need for vengeance against the soldiers in the rebel and the military forces?
For all I know, the rebels could have undergone the same treatment as those in the military. They were most likely manipulated into doing the things they did, and for that reason I feel only sorrow for the rebels and military soldiers, because they at this very moment are still being held on a leash by their superiors.
Your life coming to America will be very different and have infinitely better conditions than your home country. Look at me, sir. Do you hold any resentment for the people living here? Maybe a resentment against the children? Or something along those lines?
There is no resentment in my heart or mind against the adults or the children, who are probably just as in awe of the things of this country that I am. All I can think about since the first time I visited this country is the amazing variety of things in the town square. I feel hope as I come to this country, not jealousy.
Ishmael, I know that you came to this country illegally to escape the war. I had decided to let you through, since you seem to be a very humble and forgiving man. Now go, before I decide to do my job, or worse. Go, go!
Thank you, sir. I will be on my way.
Welcome to America.